What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Lewis Ritson versus Jeremias Ponce, and this was a 12-rounder for the IBF Super Lightweight World Title Final Eliminator, and this fight was Saturday, June 12th, from the Vertu Motors Arena in Newcastle, England, and this fight was broadcasted on DAZN in the United States and Sky Sports abroad. And in this fight, Jeremias Ponce dominated Lewis Ritson, getting a 10th round knockout victory, and he won almost every single round, if not every single round. I mean, it was a dominant performance. And I know in my prediction video I was saying Jeremias Ponce as Jeremias Ponce, so sorry if that offended anyone because I mispronounced his name. But otherwise, going back into the fight, Jeremias Ponce, I mean, what a performance this was by him. I mean, he looked great. I thought that Ritson would be the bully here and come forward on Ponce, but that did not happen at all. Ritson was just backing up, not doing much at all, and Ponce would just come forward and land beautiful combinations. I mean, I did mention that Ponce does have a very, very long and lanky jab, but that worked outstandingly here for him. I mean, Ritson would land one shot of his own, and Ponce would come back with like a 4 or 5 punch combination. This was a tremendous performance by him. Now I believe he is the #1 contender for the IBF title, and I wouldn't mind seeing him fight either Subriel Matias or Josh Taylor. I do not see him winning any of those fights, but he could definitely give Matias a decent fight before possibly getting stopped, considering that Matias has explosive power and Josh Taylor's just on another level than almost everyone at 140. But, yeah, Jeremias Ponce, great victory for him, as I said before. Lewis Ritson, I mean, he just wasn't there all night. And one thing to mention, in that 10th round, Ritson did get dropped with a body shot. He got back up, but then he was getting battered on the ropes, and his corner, which is his father, did throw in the towel, and his father obviously knows best. If his son is getting beat like that, he does have the right to throw in the towel, but then Ritson sort of complained, and the referee, Steve Gray, for whatever reason, threw the towel out of the ring and let the fight continue. At first, I was like, okay, I kind of want to see that. I want to see this fight continue, but then as I realized, that was a terrible choice, because then Ritson got backed up again and battered on the ropes, got dropped again. He got back up and then got hit with a beautiful right hand from Ponce, and then Ponce continued his dominant performance there, and the referee then stopped the fight. So, yeah, Jeremias Ponce with this tremendous knockout victory. Many people were predicting either a Ritson decision or a Ponce decision. I didn't really see many stoppages either way, but yeah, this is a great victory for Ponce, as I was mentioning many times before. What is next for Jeremias Ponce after winning this final eliminator? As I mentioned before, I think he's either going to fight Subriel Matias, who just won an IBF eliminator back in May, and same with Josh Taylor, who also in May defeated Jose Carlos Ramirez for the undisputed titles, and he obviously holds an IBF belt, considering he has all 4. But yeah, I think he's due for a big fight, and either one of those opponents I wouldn't mind seeing Ponce face, and they would make for some decent fights. But yeah, what is next for the loser here in Lewis Ritson? I mean, he always showed heart in this fight, although he was just getting outclassed here by the taller and more powerful man. I don't really know what's next for him. I could definitely see him fighting at a Matchroom UK card like this, but on a lower level, like possibly an opener, something like that, on one of those DAZN cards in the UK. So overall, Jeremias Ponce dominates and destroys Lewis Ritson, winning via 10th round knockout to win the IBF Super Lightweight World Title Final Eliminator.